Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So I'm Bobby,
And I'm April.
and together we have been on the road full-time for almost 2 years now.
Yeah.
And we have learned some things and what to do on travel day preparations.
Especially with 2 kids and a dog.
And a me. So this is a collaboration video, and these are 6 of our good friends that are also going to do the same kind of topic but different ideas and things that they feel are important. So stick around and we'll share what we feel is most important for us. So, what we do the night before, we have the Trucker app, we have Google Maps app, and we also have
I have an actual atlas, a truck atlas. And it's laminated so I don't accidentally rip any pages. But what I like about it is I can use a dry erase marker on our route.
yes, yes, and that truck map, the actual physical map, has saved us so many times.
Many times.
So 35 states or so, give or take, from the East Coast to the West Coast, we have done in a 41-foot long, 13-foot 6 tall rig. That's 101 inches wide, and we have all 4 corners still. It could change tomorrow. I don't want to jinx it. Knock on wood. So we have all 4 corners and the air conditioner still attached.
Yes.
And I'm going to say it's all due to that truck atlas.
Yeah. Helps
So-
us avoid any low clearance and wide enough roads. So
Yeah.
we've only had one time where we miscalculated and got off on a scary
Yeah, we won't talk
adventure.
about that. It's a whole nother video.
We made it.
So the next thing, while I'm vacuuming and making sure everything is out from under the slides, you have to make sure that that's all clear. Even the smallest little pebble can rip your flooring, and then you're 8 months with a nasty or a torn up floor, and maybe even without a rig while it's at the dealership in line. So that, and while I'm doing that, you're making our travel day snacks.
Yes, snacks are a must.
Yes.
Not just, even on a 30-minute trip, you don't know what's going to happen on the road. We've had an instance where, we were supposed to have, a 3-hour travel day?
A 3-hour travel day,
Turned 11.
11 hours we sat on the
And
interstate
there
and
was
couldn't get off.
there's nowhere to pull off.
Yeah.
We couldn't turn around. We couldn't take a different route. We were stuck where we were.
Yeah,
And
so always,
we had snacks.
no matter how far, have your snacks. Just do it, okay?
It keeps your mind going.
And then once we do that, we slide all the slide ins. Of course, we put all our stuff up, throw everything away, get the glass out of the microwave. That's a big one for
Yes.
us.
Yeah.
Never travel with the glass in the microwave, with the tabletop in there in the microwave. Don't do it. So we do that,
They do break.
slide all the slides in, and we check everything. Gotta make sure all the tire pressures are good to where we want them, because that's one of the number one failure points of a tire is low pressure. So you don't want that heat to build up and have a blowout. Check all the fluids in the truck and make sure that it, started it, make sure everything sounds good there. And then when we back up, we do a tug test. We see a lot of times where people will pull out with a fifth wheel of the campground and not do a tug test. And
Then you
I don't-
have camper issues, you have truck issues, you've got all kinds of issues.
you got
We want
issues.
We want to avoid all of that at all costs.
Yeah. So that's a big important
Yeah.
thing for us is the tug test. And then once we get everything, hooked up, everything's good. Everybody goes and potties for the last time. That's a must.
Yes.
Mainly for me, but everybody goes and potties for the last time. And when we get done with that, we walk around our rig and truck. I make 4 or 5 laps.
I make 2.
She makes about 2. She gets a little bit more condensed than I do. But, it's you do feel a little dumb. I wouldn't say dumb. You feel a little stupid, ridiculous, walking around your rig, 4 or 5 times to check and make sure that every jack came up, every light's working, every compartment door is locked and latched, the doors are closed, the steps are up, your awnings are in, the slide toppers went all the way in, none of your slides are crooked when they're in right now. There's just so much stuff to look at, and I feel that it's necessary to walk around a whole bunch because I've missed things on like lap number 3. Whoops, I forgot to pull out that front chock or, something like that. So guess what the point of this is I may feel dumb walking around our rig so much to make sure that everything's right before we put it in drive and drive away. And people are going to be watching you. People in the campground are going to be looking at you, asking you questions. People have asked me questions of why you walk around so much. Well, it comes down to a simple thing. I may look dumb walking around our rig 4 or 5 times, but the person that only does a quick glance, jumps in their truck, puts it in drive, and rips the stairs out from under. You do you, and we're gonna do us, but those are our tips. That's how we do things on our travel days. There's really no bullet points to go over or talking points that we're gonna list. We like having conversations with you guys on the camera in normal time, instead of, if we had a regular conversation, it wouldn't be, and well, let me pull out my list and tell you about this, it's just that. So I hope that's helped you guys some, us sharing our information. Be sure to click over on the links below to our friends' channels in this collaboration, because again, it's the same topic, but it's different ideas that they have and different tips that they have learned down the road, because some of them are full-time weekend warriors, some of them are extended stayers, and they all have different rigs, from smaller travel trailers to smaller fifth wheels to large gigantic fifth wheels and everything in between. So it's just really interesting, and we're definitely going to watch all of them multiple times and take notes as well, because we learn something from our friends every collaboration video. So again, we greatly appreciate you guys being here, and until next time, we wish you all safe travels.